So last weekend I took Hayden to sign up for, oh, take that back. I didn't take him to sign up for the Marines. I took him to the hotel to prepare to go to boot camp. And so Sunday we went and had like a little meeting before dropping him off at the hotel. And during the meeting, the Marines had him write on a piece of paper, it was his why. So that when things got hard, he'd remember his why. Why was he there? Why was he, what was his goal, his motivation? So he'd have something to drive him. And maybe 3-4 years ago, I had two staff that worked for me at the store, and they were both struggling with their drive. And I remember telling them that they had to figure out what it was that motivated them. Well, fast forward to now, 3-4 years later, and I've come to understand that we have to have our why for every day. So when the recruiter told Hayden he needed his why so that when it got hard, he could remember why he wanted to be a Marine, I said, that's true, that's great. And I looked at Hayden and I said, you need your why for every day. Why do you get up in the morning? Why do you go to work? Why are you married? Because every day in life will have trials. No relationship is without conflict. You'll have conflict in your job. Every day won't be great. You'll have conflict in your marriage. You won't always feel like loving each other. You won't always feel happy with where you're at. But it's your why that gets you from day to day, gets you through the trials and the hard times. So I'd encourage each of you, along with myself, to always search and remind yourself what that why is. I love the simplicity that I live for the glory of God, that my why is literally to honor God. So when I get up, wherever God sends me, that's my reminder, is that's why I am wherever he puts me that day. And I don't always have that initially, because trust me, the sin is in me, which is self, just like anybody else. And I get frustrated driving. My biggest pet peeve is bad drivers. I cannot stand bad drivers. And I have to drive Eagle Road every day. So I get to deal with bad drivers every day. So when my initial response is frustration and I get upset, I am to remember that God is in control, that whatever situation that I'm in, that it's for his glory, and that always puts things back in the right perspective. If you have a situation at work and things have just gone really sideways and we're struggling to put the pieces together and finish strong, it's that the whole situation is that I'm there by God's will to bring him glory. I love this. So in my mind, as I'm praying through these things, when I feel frustrated, when I feel upset, is the picture of Isaiah when God says, who shall we send? And he says, here I am, send me. And so God always reminds me when I get frustrated, when I'm upset about something, especially when things are hard. I've gone through, my family, we've gone through some really hard things in the last couple years, and they've been very difficult to work through. And as I struggle through them emotionally, there's the Holy Spirit saying, I thought that you said that you would go wherever I sent you. And there's always the conviction that, yes, you're right, Lord. I will go wherever you send me, and I'll say whatever you want me to say, and I'll do whatever you want me to do. And that is my why. That always puts me back on track. So if you don't have a good solid why, it's going to be hard to stay grounded. Bye.